Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Fun Size, and today we're going to be going over some of the new characters because we finally got their details for the Dragon Ball Heroes event that is going to be coming to Dokkan, which we learned about this about a month ago now, which is kind of crazy to think about. But they're finally here. Their details are here, so they should be in the game not too much longer now. But let's go ahead and take a look at our boy. Look at him, Super Saiyan full power Vegito. Ooh, look at him. Okay, cool. All right, so let's start things off. Leader skill, Dragon Ball Heroes, Giant Ape Power, or Fuse Fighter category key +3 attack, HP and defense 170, plus an additional HP attack and defense 30% for characters who also belong to crossover category. Okay, very good. Okay, so where is our super attack? Let's see. Yes, our super attack. Alright, our super attack raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemy. Okay, I'm going to say this right off the bat. Wish he had defense here. I'm just going to be honest. Right off the bat, we're at the point now where we kind of need, like, attack and defense on every single unit. And those who don't have it, it really shows. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so let's jump back over here. Actually, really quickly, let's take a look at his stats. I mean, attack and defense kind of, they waver, right? But I mean, if we're just looking at just numbers, I mean, I feel like his defense is kind of low. And then his HP is also kind of low. But, I mean, hey, you know, they don't want to make him too busted, I don't think. But at the same time, like, he's Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Like, what are we doing, guys? Anyway. Unfortunately, stats look kind of low to me, just in general. But I mean, hey, that could be, you know, a little bit different. That could be mitigated with the amount of things that he's actually getting in his actual passive. But the HP is the one thing that I'm kind of like looking at, like, man, that I don't know, that's quite low. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, let's jump into this passive here, shall we? So he activates the entrance animation upon the character's entry once only, a chance of performing a critical hit plus 30%, and reduces damage received by 30% for 6 turns from the character's entry turn. Okay, key +3 in attack and defense 200%, plus an additional attack and defense 150% when performing a super attack. Okay, that's, okay, you see what I mean? You see? Plus an additional attack and defense 100% and gain, a great chance of launching an additional super attack when there is another Great Ape or Giant Ape Power or crossover category ally attacking in the same turn, or a Giant Ape Power or crossover category enemy. Chance of performing a critical hit plus 40% and reduces damage received by 30% when all allies attacking in the same turn are Giant Ape Power or crossover category characters. Okay, hold on now. Hold on. Let's run that back. So he gets 30% damage reduction on his entrance animation, right? So his intro gives him 30%. Okay, for 6 turns. Not bad. That's actually not horrible. Like, I'll take the 6 turns, which is essentially 3 turns of him actually being out. But, you know, it is what it is. But okay, 6 turns, huh? And then we get another, what, 30%? So that's a total of 60% damage reduction if all characters are a Giant Ape or Great Ape Power or crossover. And how much to crit? A 70% chance to crit, basically? Yep, 30% from his intro and then 40% from the allies. Okay. Okay. And then he has, what, let's see, another, what, 70% chance to attack, right? Something like that. Let's see. Oh, no, excuse me. It's only a 50% chance. It's only a 50% chance. So it's a great chance. Oh, no, excuse me. No, a great chance is 70%. Never mind, I'm tripping. Yeah, he's got a great chance of launching an additional attack. And then another Giant Ape Power. I mean, yeah. I mean, it would be nice if it was a guaranteed super, because then it would proc just about no matter what, or at least it would have a much higher chance to. But I like that. I like that. That, what, 70% chance to crit, 60% damage reduction? I mean, if he was getting defense on his super besides his passive, that would be really cool. Then he'd be looking, oof, he'd be looking fantastic. But we could work with this. I like this. I do. I really do. And Link's Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, Prepared for Battle, Power Bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, Saiyan Roar, and Fierce Battle. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, he's not bad. I don't think he's gonna be bad. Let's see his active skill really quickly. Can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn or crossover category characters, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle, or starting from the 6th turn of battle once only. And his effect is greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to enemy, and within the same turn activated, all attacks become critical hits. Okay, I mean, yeah, he doesn't seem bad, and he's got quite a few categories too. Yeah, he's got a few categories, doesn't he? Huh. All right, well that's Vegito. That he seems promising. Okay, so Rosé has 2 forms. Okay, so this is his base form? Yeah, it is. Okay. Attack and defense still. All of the stats so far on the Dragon Ball Heroes characters seem pretty low because they don't want them, I don't think they want them to be like Dokkan Fest level. But at the same time, like, this is a whole other celebration that would be nice if these characters weren't buns, because we get it like what, once a year? So I mean, you know? All right, sure. And then they've also got characters that, like, you know, we really would like to see, but Heroes kind of just does it in its own way. Like, oh, do you want to see this goofy combination? Here you go. Like, it's pretty cool. But I just wish they would put a little bit more time and effort towards these to make them, you know, just shine a little bit more. That's all. I'm not asking for nothing broken or nothing. I just want them to be a little better so far. But Vegito looks good. Okay, so let's look at our boy. His stats are kind of low, just like Vegito, but that's okay. Let's see. So his leader skill is Dragon Ball Heroes, Super Saiyan 3 in Transformation Boost category, Ki plus 3 HP attack and defense 170, plus an additional HP attack and defense 30% for characters who also belong to crossover category. Okay, not a bad leader skill, honestly. Transformation Boost, Super Saiyan 3, Dragon Ball Heroes, okay. Alright. What do we got for super attack effect? Alright, raises attack and defense for 1 turn. That's great. We love to see it. Yep. Alright, Rosé. We got some good things already. Okay. So, let's look at this passive. We got Ki plus 3 attack and defense 180%, plus an additional attack and defense 150% when performing, or when attacking, not even when performing a super. Okay, so alright. High chance of guarding all attacks, plus an additional defense 100%, and guards all attacks when there is another 3 or more crossover category allies on the team. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when there is an enemy whose name includes Goku. Transforms when conditions are met. Okay. So he's not bad either, because you can get this pretty easily. Guards all attacks when there's another 3 or more crossover characters. I mean, you could, yeah, honestly, plus defense. Yeah, he's getting some stats, boys. He's getting some stats. So I like Rosé too so far. At least he's usable in base, right? Because what happens with a lot of these like transforming characters is that they suck in base, like they're just garbage, and you want them out of base as soon as possible. But this guy might be promising. He raises attack and defense on super. He's getting hella stats from just his passive, and then when he attacks as well, I mean, he looks pretty good. He looks promising. He does have guard. He does have some things. I mean, we're getting to a point in Dokkan where guard isn't enough, which I never thought I'd really have to say so soon. However, him having guard is not a bad thing at all. Not at all. Let's look at these links really quick. Brutal Beatdown, Super Saiyan, Godly Power, Prepared for Battle, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. Okay, Rose links, you know, nothing crazy. But I mean, hey, it's still good though. He's solid so far. Anything else? Transform from the 5th turn. That's also good. Like, yo, from start of battle and not on the character's turn? Are you kidding me? Yo, where are more units like this? Where are they at? I need these. With these requirements and conditions and all that, like this is how characters should be built. Oh yeah, for sure. 5 turns, you get to transform. 4 turns, you transform. Like easy peasy. Like give me my character. I want my character. Okay, cool. So this is him transformed, right? All right, so let's see what we got here. So first things first, his super attack raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemy. Okay, so that stays pretty much the same. What else do we got? So his passive now, I believe his links stay the same, right? Yes, they stay the same. Okay, links stay the same. So what do we got? Recovers 40% HP once only. Oh, okay. From the start of turn. So when he comes out, he just recovers 40%. That's dope. Recovers 50% HP at start of turn. That's also pretty good. Especially if if these characters are supposed to have low HP in general. Like I feel like this guy would really help try to balance some of that, especially if he's healing so much, right? Because 15% is, dude, that's like 1.5 bars. You know, like. These characters could get smacked up these days, and the fact that he's healing off of just being there without getting orbs or anything, that could be like 25% HP that you can recover in like 1 turn. That's pretty good. I like that. So then we've also got Ki +4 and attack and defense 200%, plus an additional attack and defense 150% when performing or when attacking. Raises attack and defense by up to 150%. Okay. Okay. We like that. We like that. He's getting a lot of stats actually. 200%, then 150, then he can build up to 150 by attacking. Okay, the more HP remaining, the greater the stat boost. Okay, guards all attacks. Excellent. We love to see it. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, and if it is an enemy whose name includes Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. What? I mean, okay, sure. Like that's fine. But at the same time, you're not really gonna see that. Like you're just not, unless you're going against like who would you even go against? Oh, you would the anniversary event, right? The 7th anniversary event. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, if you're still having trouble there, sure, but most likely you're not. I don't see where you're going to use this any other place, but okay. I mean, besides this line right here with the whole name includes Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, I mean, besides that, I feel like he's pretty good too. Honestly, like might not be a slot 1, you know, just slot 2, 3 floater even. I say he's pretty good, guys. Like I'm gonna be honest, like hey, Rose and Vegito so far, not bad, not bad. Okay, let's move over to our boy. Let's see. Well, it's Evolution Blue Vegeta. I mean, let's be honest. Saiyan's true nature. Okay, very good. More HP though. More HP. Not very much more defense. Okay. Not a lot of attack either. All right. Let's see what we got. So, he's obviously like the equivalent to the banner unit, right? Because he's only got a 130 liter. So what do we got for this? Well, actually, let's look at the super attack really quick. Raises defense for 1 turn, disables enemy guard, and causes supreme damage to enemy. Okay. Okay. So key +3 attack and defense 180, medium chance of performing a critical hit, plus an additional attack and defense 50% and chance of performing a critical hit plus 10% per Dragon Ball Heroes category ally self-excluded, attacking in the same turn. Okay. So he's got a 30% chance here. Then he's got another potential 20%. So that's a 50% chance to crit if you have Dragon Ball Heroes category allies, self-excluded, right? Attacking in the same turn, plus an additional attack and defense 40% with each super attack performed up to 120%. So he's got to attack 3 times. Plus an additional attack 100% and chance of becoming a super attack, becoming a critical hit 50% when facing only one enemy. So he could get up to a 100% chance to crit. Like, okay. Sure. Launches an additional super attack that has a high chance of evading enemies' attack. Huh. Okay. Including super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. All right. I mean, he's nothing crazy as far as like defensively. No guard, no damage reduction, no dodge, except for when he's going against multiple enemies. But I mean, the chance to crit is cool, but he's pretty much just gonna die. Like that, he's just gonna die. Like let's be real here. So that's cool, but he's like I said, he's just gonna die. Does he have anything else? No, he does not. Wow, they really. Wow. Okay. Cool. Well, that's Vegeta for you. Okay. Let's look at Broly. Yo, please be good. Please be good. That looks so cool. He looks so good here. I remember being much younger than I am now and seeing just like fan art of Super Saiyan 4 Broly. That is so tough. Oh, so cool. That is actually such a cool card. Low stats. Again, nothing too wild there. Let's look at his super attack. Raises defense for 4 turns and causes supreme damage to enemy. Okay. And we do have a lot of characters, guys, so I apologize if the video is a little bit long. We do have quite a bit of characters to go over, so forgive me. I apologize, but we got the main 2 hitters out of the way. Okay, so if you want to click off the video already, by all means, deuces, see you later. Love to have you. But for those, my real ones, they're sticking around right now, okay? Whether I'm being used as a podcast and or just something in background noise, that's fine by me. Either way, let's take a look at this passive. So, key +3, attack and defense 20. Not 20. Attack and defense 200%, plus an additional attack and defense 100% when attacking. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when there is a fuse fighter category enemy. That's it. That's it. Oh, that's so sad. Broly's trash. No, nothing. They didn't give him anything. Like he just does super attacks, and that's all RNG, right? Like that. That's a kind of a letdown. I'm not gonna lie. That's a bit of a letdown. Anything else? No, that's it. Wow. Okay. Well, Broly's whack. Thanks. All right. Let's look at Dark Fu. He's got better HP, and then attack and defense are lackluster, but that's okay. All right, so let's look at his super attack effect. What do we got? Raises defense for 1 turn. Okay, that's good. You like that? Even if it's just a raise, like a 30%, that's still more defense, right? Like that's fine. Okay, unless it's like a premium unit where you need like, hey, why am I not getting 50, 100? Like what is going on here? Okay, let's look at this passive. I'm gonna attack and defense 150%, plus an additional attack and defense 150% when performing a super attack. Extreme class allies attack and defense 30%. Okay. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to STR excluded to STR key spheres when there are 3 or more crossover category allies on the team, plus an additional attack 100% when a key sphere is an STR key sphere is obtained. Okay. Chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 10% up to 50%. Okay, what's the stipulation there though? Okay. And extreme class allies key +1 up to 5. Is this off of like his key though? Plus an additional attack and defense 4% up to 20%. Yep, per STR or rainbow key sphere obtained. Okay, I was wondering about that. I was like, what are you saying? Okay, so he has to get 5 key spheres to actually get a 50% chance to dodge. Ooh, that is very RNG based. I mean, granted, he's orb changing. He is orb changing. But I mean, I can't sit up here and say, oh yeah, that's really good. Like, no, it's not. No, it's not, because not only is that a 50% chance to dodge, but then he has nothing else. Nothing else, like literally nothing else. Okay, I see. I see. So they made the main 2 units pretty good, and then the rest are kind of just fodder so far. Okay. Sick. And then links, what are we looking at? What do we got? Demonic Power, Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Big Bad yeah, Big Bad Bosses, everybody. Big Bad Bosses. Hell yeah. Fear and Faith, Godly Power, and Fierce Battle. Okay. Nothing too spectacular. So we got, I think, what, 2 more characters? Yep, 2 more. 2 more, guys, and we're done. 2 more. All right, let's see. We got Golden Cooler. Golden Metal Cooler, actually. Yep, that's what this is. Okay. I mean, what is this defense? Less than 5,000? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. These characters. What? All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, he's a 150 lead. Look at that. Okay. I see you. I see you. Okay, so super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Okay, see, there we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. Then we have attack and defense 200% plus an additional attack and defense 80% when HP is 50% or more. When performing a super attack, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Okay, love to see it. That's the way we want it written too. Reduces damage received by 20%. Ooh, only 20? Key +1 up to 5, plus an additional attack 40% up to 200. An additional damage reduction 8% up to 40% per crossover category ally on the team. Character super attack will be sealed if HP is 20% or less at the start of turn. They couldn't have just given him a seal? Like, if they wanted to do that? Like, I don't think that should have been part of his passive. Like, oh, you're going to be below 20% and he'll stop that super. You're going to be dead by then. But anyway, how much damage reduction are we getting? We're getting 20, right? And then we're getting a potential 40 there for every every crossover category ally. I mean, he's got 60% damage reduction too. Okay. Well, okay. We like that. We like that. And he might be actually pretty good too. Depending on the situation. Depending upon the situation, I feel like he could be good. I'm not liking those defense numbers though. This right here, they said, oh, well, if we're going to give him the massive raise to defense, we're going to make his defense awful. Let's not do that, guys, and still give him that. Thanks. Okay. Let's see. Not crazy links, but I mean, there's still like cooler links: shocking speed, shattering the limit, cold judgment, strongest clan in space. I mean, he's got fusion, deficit boost, and auto regeneration. Auto regeneration's good, but these two are kind of wacky. But for the most part, cooler looks good. Like, depending upon the circumstance, I feel like he could be actually pretty good because of the 60% damage reduction, the greatly raising attack and defense. That we like that, and then he's additionaling too. Yeah, great chance, 70%. Yeah. I mean, that's gonna proc pretty often too. So if he gets that additional, he can get the hidden potential quite a bit. Oh yeah. Cooler might be actually low-key slept on. Yeah, cooler. Cooler, huh? All right. Last character, Janemba. Let's see if he's any good. HP. All right, he's better than pretty much everybody else here. As far as HP goes, attack is not high, and neither is the defense. I mean, sure, okay, this seems to be a very common trend with these hero characters. He's also a 150 lead, just like Cooler is. Okay, so we've got super attack, causes supreme damage to enemy, and raises attack and defense by 30%, and lowers enemies' attack and defense for 3 turns. Okay, hey. That's fine. That's fine. We get a raise to attack and defense. Bet. I'm all for it. All right. So we have launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies, and guards all attacks for 5 turns from the character's entry turn. That's not bad. Okay. I mean, it's limited guard, but okay. Attack and defense 40% per crossover category ally on the team, up to 200%. Okay, so he needs 5 other characters, so everyone. I don't know if his self is excluded from that, but most likely. Plus an additional attack 80%, with each attack performed up to 240. Plus an additional defense 60% with each attack received up to 180. Key +2 and great chance of performing a critical hit starting from the character's next attacking turn after the character performs or receives the 5th attack in battle. He's butt. He's buns. He's buns. Like, let's be honest. He needs to get hit. He doesn't have crazy stats to begin with. And yeah, he's guarding, but that's only for 5 turns. Yeah, he's not great. He's not great, guys. Okay, I mean, honestly, the gems out of this guy for sure, and these two guys. Out of all these characters, it's Cooler, Vegito, and Rose. Those are the 3 characters that are actually pretty decent out of this. Everybody else is garbage for the most part. Like that's conclusively, those are the thoughts. Like, even this guy isn't crazy either, because it's super RNG for him to get anything going, and he doesn't have crazy stats or anything either. I mean, this guy, depending upon like how he actually performs in game, like this Cooler, then he could be good. But I don't know about that defense. I don't know about that defense, my brother. I don't know about him. And then Vegito and Rose, they just have better kits than everybody else here. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about these hero characters. We knew that they were coming out. They're finally here. Let me know what you guys just think. Or let me know what you guys think. Anyway, I've given my opinions, my thoughts. And if you like the video, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that good stuff for me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.